Hey everyone, it's Paul with your Bold Profits Daily. So today I am going to go over what has been going on in the stock market. And I have been getting so many questions from people about the stock market, about coronavirus, about America 2.0, about the fourth industrial revolution, and everyone wants to know, hey, Paul, has anything changed? Has anything changed? Does what has happened last week, where the stock market went down 12% approximately in a week, change what is going to happen with America 2.0 or the fourth industrial revolution or all of the mega trends that make up what is the fourth industrial revolution, and that is remaking America? Has anything changed? Has anything changed? That is what everyone wants to know. And I want to let you know that nothing, absolutely nothing has changed. There has been, in my judgment, a panic about what people call a pandemic. In other words, something that spreads very rapidly around the world that can affect a lot of people very, very quickly. Now, if you saw my market talk yesterday, you've seen that in China, at least, the coronavirus has peaked. And thus far, the spread has been actually quite limited, which I know is directly contradictory to what a lot of the media is saying. However, when you go look at the numbers, it is very clear that 90% of the infections thus far have been in China, and 95% of the deaths have been so far in China. And given how contagious the flu actually can be, because the coronavirus is ultimately a flu virus, it's actually remarkable that it has not spread even further. And so from the perspective of looking at the stock market, I would tell you that the way to look at what has happened is to look at the glass as being half full, half full. In other words, about 98% of people that get the coronavirus are going to survive. 98% of people are going to survive. And when you actually look at it any further, it largely targets people that are over 70, people with bad respiratory systems. If you're a smoker, you have issues with your lungs, you're taking drugs for particular conditions that compromise your immune system. The bottom line to this is not to give you an education in coronavirus, but ultimately to say that in something like 4 to 6 weeks or 6 weeks or 2 months, the coronavirus will be largely past in terms of the infection, in terms of any place where it's currently, because that is approximately what flu takes to go through our various economies, countries, systems, societies. And then we will have moved on. And I made this point yesterday in Market Talk, which is that stock markets anticipate. Stock markets anticipate. They will not wait for the end. The moment that the end becomes clear in the front view mirror, I know there is no front view mirror. There is a rear view mirror, but the front view mirror, which is what markets do, markets will start to go up. And I believe that this is already beginning to happen. And so this week, I want to tell you that America 2.0, absolutely, completely alive. I am bullish, optimistic, and positive. BOP, BOP. I've mentioned this on on Twitter all the time. Follow me at Mampilly Guru. And while I'm mentioning that, subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and comment below. If you sold out, are you going to get back in? Or are you going to stay out? Because I really believe that what we have seen so far has been a huge overreaction in terms of the fact that the flu will pass, the coronavirus will pass, and we will go back to what we were doing before. Some companies will make changes in their supply chain. And so today, for the rest of this video, I want to give you a way to get in to America 2.0. And I have not been doing this for a little while, so I'm going to do this again. And in previous videos, I've done TIXX, which has been my acronym that I've used. And today I'm going to add one more to it, because when I look at America 2.0, the fourth industrial revolution, you can capture nearly all of it. Well, truthfully, you can capture almost all of it by subscribing to Profits Unlimited, where we exclusively focus on fourth industrial revolution, America 2.0 stocks. Click on the strong hands above, and that will take you to my America 2.0 presentation, phenomenal presentation that will give you all the details of this incredible, fantastic, astonishing boom that is happening and going on right now. So click on the strong hands above. Now, those of you who want to test out the America 2.0, so I have a new acronym. I've added one letter to it, and I've made these very fancy slides for you to get in on it. So when you get to the heart of America 2.0 and the fourth industrial revolution, the number one thing that you need to participate in this are chips, sensors, semiconductors, S. So that stands for the Semiconductors ETF. The ticker symbol is SMH, and that gets you into the heart, the digital steel of the fourth industrial revolution. It's critical to every single megatrend, everything that is going on today. You need to be in chips. And SMH is a ETF that gets you into pretty much all the major semiconductor chip sensor makers around the world. All right, so that's number one, S. The second thing that's going on that's a huge, massive part of the fourth industrial revolution, remaking America into America 2.0, is the transition from carbon energy to what I call new energy. A lot of it is solar. It's also about batteries. It's about renewable energy. It used to be called alternative energy. And this ETF, TAN, will get you into the vast majority of the solar companies, including some of what I believe are going to be superstar companies that are represented in a number of my services. So that's the second one you want to be in to get into the fourth industrial revolution, America 2.0. The third one, and the third area you need to be in to participate in America 2.0, is you need to buy into housing. And for that, you'd use this ETF, ITB, which gets you into housing, because the millennial generation and right after them, Gen Z is coming and they need houses. We have not built enough houses for a decade plus. This housing cycle is going to go. And I believe this ETF will give you nice, wide exposure to the housing cycle. That is a critical part of America 2.0, a critical part of the fourth industrial revolution, and so something that everyone must have. Then we get into one of the supporting megatrends, which is precision medicine. There is a revolution going on driven by so many new tools that have been invented in the last 20, 25 years, everything from DNA sequencing to genetic editing. All of these things are going to completely revolutionize medicine by making precision medicine the de facto way by which medicine is practiced. And for that, the best way that I can tell you using an ETF is to buy into a biotech ETF. XBI is an ETF that is an equal weighted ETF that has a lot of small companies in it. It gives you nice, wide, broad exposure to precision medicine. All right, and the last one is industrials. Now, if you go back to the 1990s, you'll see at the end of that huge bull market, the biggest company were industrials. And I believe when this bull market ends, which I believe is far, far, far out into the future, nothing to think about today, you want industrials. These companies are going to help remake America, remake industries, help make the things that we send to space and other new industries, help bring techniques like 3D printing into the mainstream where it's used to make everything from houses to rockets. For that, you need industrials, and this ETF XLI gets you into the industrials. And so if you put it together, what you have is STIX, S-T-I-X-X, and that is your short form, your acronym to get you into the fourth industrial revolution that is remaking America. So just to confirm, I am still bullish. I am still optimistic. I am still positive. Please stay in your America 2.0 stocks if you're in them. Check out my Profits Unlimited service if you're looking for laser-focused stocks on the fourth industrial revolution, America 2.0, or you can also try sticks for ETFs that will give you nice, broad, wide exposure to America 2.0. So that's my Bull Profits Daily for you this week. I'll have another one of these for you next week. Until then, this is Paul saying goodbye.